The importance of teaching vegetarianism to children and young people. The importance of teaching vegetarianism to children and young people cannot be overstated. A vegetarian diet has many health and environmental benefits, and by teaching children about vegetarianism, we can help them make informed decisions about their food choices and contribute to a more sustainable future. Health benefits of vegetarianism. One of the most significant benefits of a vegetarian diet is its positive impact on health. Vegetarian diets are typically high in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, and low in saturated fat and cholesterol. Studies have shown that vegetarians have a lower risk of developing heart disease, obesity, and certain types of cancer. By teaching children about vegetarianism, we can help them develop healthy eating habits that will benefit them throughout their lives. Vegetarianism can also help children learn to appreciate a variety of fruits, vegetables, and grains, which can help them develop a more diverse and nutrient-rich diet. Environmental benefits of vegetarianism. In addition to its health benefits, vegetarianism also has significant environmental benefits. The meat industry is a significant contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, deforestation, and water pollution. By choosing a vegetarian diet, individuals can significantly reduce their carbon footprint and help protect the environment. Teaching children about the environmental benefits of vegetarianism can help them understand the impact of their food choices on the planet. By making informed decisions about what they eat, children can become advocates for sustainability and contribute to a more eco-friendly future. Ethical considerations of vegetarianism. Another important aspect of vegetarianism is its ethical considerations. Many people choose a vegetarian diet for ethical reasons, such as animal welfare concerns. By teaching children about vegetarianism, we can help them develop empathy and compassion for animals and understand the impact of their food choices on animal welfare. Children who are taught about vegetarianism can also learn about the importance of responsible farming practices and the impact of factory farming on animal welfare. This can help them become more conscious consumers and make informed decisions about where they source their food. Challenges of teaching vegetarianism to children. Teaching vegetarianism to children can be challenging, as children may be resistant to trying new foods or may have a preference for meat-based dishes. However, there are a few strategies that can make teaching vegetarianism to children more successful. One approach is to involve children in the cooking process. By involving children in meal preparation, they can learn about different ingredients and become more invested in the food they are eating. This can make them more open to trying new foods and can help them develop a broader palate. Another approach is to gradually introduce vegetarian meals into a child's diet. This can be done by gradually reducing the amount of meat in their diet or by substituting meat-based dishes with vegetarian alternatives. Over time, children can learn to appreciate the flavors and textures of vegetarian food and may even prefer it over meat-based dishes. It is also important to be patient and understanding when teaching vegetarianism to children. Children may need time to adjust to new flavors and textures, and it is important to respect their food preferences and choices. By creating a positive and inclusive environment, children can learn to appreciate the benefits of vegetarianism without feeling pressured or judged. Educational resources for teaching vegetarianism. There are many educational resources available to help parents and educators teach children about vegetarianism. For example, children's books and documentaries can be a great way to introduce children to the concept of vegetarianism and its benefits. There are also many vegetarian cookbooks and recipes available that are designed specifically for children. These resources can help children develop a love for cooking and can make vegetarianism more accessible and enjoyable. In addition, there are many organizations that focus on promoting vegetarianism and educating the public about its benefits. These organizations often offer educational resources, cooking classes, and community events that can help children learn about vegetarianism in a fun and engaging way. Conclusion: teaching vegetarianism to children and young people is an important step towards promoting health, sustainability, and ethical considerations. By teaching children about vegetarianism, we can help them develop healthy eating habits, become more conscious consumers, and contribute to a more sustainable future. However, teaching vegetarianism to children can be challenging, and it is important to approach the topic with patience, understanding, and respect. By creating a positive and inclusive environment, we can help children learn about vegetarianism in a way that is engaging, informative, and enjoyable. By teaching children about vegetarianism, we can help create a generation of informed and compassionate individuals who are dedicated to making positive changes in their own lives and in the world around them. As concerns about climate change, animal welfare, and health grow, more families are considering vegetarian or plant-based diets. What children eat shapes their lifelong habits and worldviews. Exposing children to vegetarianism from a young age through education, experience, and persuasion can help determine food choices, values, and eating patterns that last a lifetime. Environmental benefits. A vegetarian diet has a lighter impact on the environment compared to meat-based eating. Livestock production requires vast amounts of land, water, and crops for animal feed. Teaching children about these environmental impacts early can encourage sustainable food choices as they grow up. Plant-based diets have been shown to lower carbon, water, and land footprints. By exposing children to the lifetime impact of their dietary choices, families can motivate changes that benefit the planet. Health and nutrition. Vegetarian diets, when balanced and varied, can provide children with all the nutrients needed for growth and development. However, careful meal planning is needed to ensure adequate intake of key nutrients like protein, iron, zinc, calcium, vitamins B12 and D. Children and teens on vegetarian diets often consume more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, which support health. By giving young people the tools and knowledge to follow a nutritious vegetarian diet, families set them up for good health choices as adults. Supplements may be needed for some nutrients. Animal welfare and ethics. Raising children as vegetarians from a young age helps develop compassion for animals. Children are naturally drawn to bond with and care for animals. Discussing the values behind vegetarianism and why we should avoid harming animals can foster empathy, kindness, and ethical thinking that lasts a lifetime. Many young vegetarians grow into adults who continue to avoid animal products based on ethical concerns for animal welfare and rights. Coping strategies. Teaching vegetarian children how to navigate non-vegetarian social norms helps them succeed even outside the home. Tasty and delicious rare beef with lemon. Beef is a popular meat choice in many cuisines around the world, and it can be prepared in a variety of ways. One delicious and flavorful beef dish is called bo tai chan, or Vietnamese beef salad with lime dressing. This dish features thinly sliced beef served with a zesty lime dressing and fresh herbs, making it a light and refreshing option that is perfect for warm weather. In this article, we will explore how to make this delicious and flavorful dish. Ingredients: 1 pound beef sirloin, thinly sliced. 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, minced. 1 tablespoon Sugar. 1 tablespoon. Fish sauce. 1 tablespoon. Soy sauce. 1 tablespoon. Vegetable oil. 1 teaspoon. Black pepper. 1 lime, juiced. Half red onion, thinly sliced. Half cup chopped fresh herbs, such as cilantro, mint, and Thai basil. 1 to 2 Thai chili peppers, thinly sliced, optional instructions. Marinate the beef. In a bowl, combine the garlic, sugar, fish sauce, soy sauce, vegetable oil, and black pepper. Add the thinly sliced beef to the bowl and toss to coat the meat in the marinade. Let the beef marinate for at least 30 minutes, or up to overnight in the refrigerator. Make the lime dressing. In a small bowl, whisk together the lime juice and a pinch of sugar until the sugar dissolves. Set aside. Grill the beef. Heat a grill or grill pan over high heat. Add the marinated beef and grill for 1 to 2 minutes on each side, or until cooked to your desired level of doneness. Remove the beef from the grill and let it rest for a few minutes. Assemble the salad. Arrange the sliced red onion on a plate. Top with the grilled beef and sprinkle with chopped fresh herbs and sliced Thai chili peppers, if using. Drizzle the lime dressing over the top of the salad. Serve and enjoy. Serve the bo tai chan immediately, while the beef is still warm. Serve with steamed rice or noodles if desired. Tips for making the best bo tai chan. Use a tender cut of beef. For the best texture, use a tender cut of beef such as sirloin or tenderloin. You want the beef to be thin and easy to chew. Slice the beef thinly. Be sure to slice the beef as thinly as possible, so it cooks quickly and evenly on the grill. Let the beef marinate. Marinating the beef for at least 30 minutes helps to infuse the meat with flavor and tenderize it. Use fresh herbs. Fresh herbs such as cilantro, mint, and Thai basil add a bright and refreshing flavor to the salad. If you don't have access to these herbs, you can substitute with other fresh herbs that you enjoy. Adjust the heat level. If you prefer a spicier salad, add more sliced Thai chili peppers to the salad. If you prefer a milder flavor, omit the peppers altogether. Serve with rice or noodles. While bo tai chan is delicious on its own, it can also be served with steamed rice or noodles for a more substantial meal. In conclusion, bo tai chan is a delicious and flavorful beef dish that is perfect for warm weather. With its zesty lime dressing and fresh herbs, it is a light and refreshing option that is easy to make and can be served as a main course or appetizer. By following the tips above, you can make a delicious and satisfying bo tai chan that is sure to impress. A tasty and flavorful lemongrass beef recipe. Lemongrass beef is a fragrant and delicious Southeast Asian dish that showcases tender strips of marinated steak in a complex, tangy sauce. This traditional style of lemongrass cooking infuses the beef with a subtle citrus aroma of lemongrass and other authentic seasoning. Here is a recipe for making lemongrass beef that is flavorful, moist, and full of herbal notes. Ingredients: 2 pounds flank or strip steak, 4 stalks lemongrass, trimmed and smashed. 4 shallots, minced. 4 cloves garlic, minced. 2 tablespoons fish sauce. 1 tablespoon brown sugar. 2 tablespoons soy sauce. 1 teaspoon minced chili pepper or chili paste. 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. 1 cup beef broth. Juice from 1 lime. Salt and freshly cracked black pepper to taste. 1/4 cup chopped fresh cilantro. Instructions: slice the flank steak across the grain into thin strips about 1/4 inch wide. Set aside. In a medium bowl, combine the lemongrass, shallots, garlic, fish sauce, brown sugar, soy sauce, chili pepper or paste and oil. Add the sliced flank steak and use your hands to thoroughly coat the meat in the marinade. Cover and refrigerate for at least 2 hours or up to overnight. When ready to cook, heat 1 tablespoon of oil in a skillet or wok over high heat. Add the marinated meat and stir-fry until browned, about 3 to 4 minutes. Transfer to a plate and set aside. Add the remaining tablespoon of oil to the pan and sauté the lemongrass and shallot mixture until fragrant, about 1 minute. Pour in the beef broth and lime juice and bring to a simmer. Return the flank steak strips to the pan and stir to coat in the sauce. Simmer until the sauce has reduced and thickened slightly, about 3 to 5 minutes. Remove from heat and season with salt and pepper to taste. Stir in the chopped cilantro and serve immediately with steamed rice and vegetables. The marinade and sauce for this lemongrass beef feature authentic Southeast Asian flavors that balance each other well. The fish sauce, which provides savory umami, is tempered by the sweet brown sugar. Soy sauce adds further salt while the tangy lime juice brightens the flavor profile. Finally, the fresh lemongrass and chili paste provide herbal and spicy notes that perfectly complement the richness of the beef. How to prepare delicious dishes from fresh pork. Pork is a versatile and flavorful meat that is used in many different cuisines around the world. From roasted pork tenderloin to slow-cooked pork ribs and pork stir-fry, there are countless ways to prepare pork dishes and add variety to your meals. In this article, we will explore some tips on how to make delicious pork dishes. Choose the right cut of pork. The first step to making delicious pork dishes is to choose the right cut of pork. There are many different cuts of pork available, each with its own unique flavor and texture. Some popular cuts include pork chops, pork tenderloin, pork shoulder, and pork belly. When choosing a cut of pork, consider the cooking method you will be using and the flavor and texture you want to achieve. For example, pork chops are a great choice for grilling or pan frying, while pork shoulder is better suited for slow cooking or braising. Season the pork properly. Seasoning is key to making delicious pork dishes. Pork is a relatively mild-tasting meat, which makes it a perfect canvas for a wide range of flavors and seasonings. When seasoning pork, be sure to use flavorful ingredients that will complement the taste of the meat. Garlic, herbs such as rosemary and thyme, and spices such as cumin and paprika are all excellent choices for seasoning pork. Cook the pork correctly. The way you cook your pork can make a significant difference in the flavor and texture of the meat. Pork can be grilled, roasted, pan-fried, slow-cooked, or braised, depending on the dish you are making. For example, pork chops and pork tenderloin are best grilled or pan-fried, while pork shoulder is better suited for slow cooking or braising. Be sure to cook pork to the appropriate temperature to ensure its safety and optimal flavor. The internal temperature of pork should reach at least 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 63 degrees Celsius, for safe consumption. Experiment with different recipes. There are countless recipes available for cooking pork, so don't be afraid to experiment with different flavors and techniques. You can make classic dishes such as pulled pork sandwiches or pork chops with applesauce, or try more unique dishes such as pork belly tacos or pork stir-fry with vegetables. You can also use pork in non-traditional dishes, such as pork fried rice or pork and potato curry. The possibilities are endless. Pair pork with the right wine. If you are serving pork as part of a meal, it is important to pair it with the right wine. Light red wines such as Pinot Noir or Beaujolais are excellent choices for pairing with pork dishes. For a more full-bodied wine, consider a Cabernet Sauvignon or a Syrah. If you prefer white wine, a Chardonnay or a Pinot Grigio can be a good option. Be sure to choose a wine that complements the flavors of the dish and enhances your dining experience. Try different cooking techniques. In addition to different cuts of pork and seasoning, experimenting with different cooking techniques can also lead to delicious pork dishes. For example, slow cooking pork in a crock pot can lead to tender and flavorful meat that falls off the bone. Another technique is to use a marinade, which can add flavor and tenderize the meat. Another way to add flavor is to use a dry rub with a combination of herbs and spices. You can also try smoking pork for a unique and smoky flavor. Don't overcook the pork. One of the biggest mistakes when cooking pork is overcooking it. Overcooked pork can become dry and tough, which can ruin the flavor and texture of the meat. To avoid overcooking pork, use a meat thermometer to check the internal temperature of the meat. Pork should be cooked to a minimum internal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 63 degrees Celsius. Once the meat reaches this temperature, remove it from the heat source and let it rest for a few minutes before slicing or serving. Use leftover pork in other dishes. If you have leftover pork, don't let it go to waste. Leftover pork can be used in a variety of other dishes, such as soups, stews, and casseroles. You can also use leftover pork in sandwiches, salads, and tacos. Using leftover pork in other dishes is a great way to add flavor and protein to your meals while reducing food waste. In conclusion, pork is a versatile and delicious meat that can be prepared in many different ways. By choosing the right cut of pork, seasoning it properly, cooking it correctly, and experimenting with different techniques and recipes, you can make delicious pork dishes that are sure to impress. Whether you prefer grilled pork chops, slow-cooked pork shoulder, or stir-fried pork with vegetables, there are endless possibilities for preparing pork dishes. Remember to use a meat thermometer to avoid overcooking the meat, and don't be afraid to get creative with your cooking. With these tips, you can make delicious pork dishes that are sure to delight your taste buds. Pork is one of the most versatile and affordable meats, lending itself to a wide variety of cultural dishes. From crispy bacon and pulled pork sandwiches to stir fries and barbecue ribs, the options for cooking mouthwatering pork recipes seem endless. With just a few essential techniques and principles in mind, you can start creating flavorful and satisfying pork dishes at home. Marinating pork. Marinades infuse pork with necessary moisture and seasoning before cooking, helping especially lean cuts stay juicy. An effective marinade consists of an acid like vinegar or citrus juice, oil, and spices. Soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, mustard, and honey also work well. Simply combine in a bowl or Ziploc bag, add small diced or thinly sliced pork, and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes or up to overnight. Roasting pork shoulder. A pork shoulder roast, also called pork butt or Boston butt, remains juicy and tender when cooked low and slow. Preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit and season the pork all over with salt and pepper. Rub or brush with a mixture of oil, minced garlic, and dried herbs like rosemary and thyme. Place the roast on a rack in a roasting pan and cook until the internal temperature reaches 190 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, about 3 to 4 hours. Making pork carnitas. To prepare the classic Mexican pulled pork dish, season a 3 to 4 pound pork shoulder with chili powder, cumin, oregano, lime zest, and salt. Add water just to cover the bottom of a Dutch oven or slow cooker and cook over low heat until fork tender, about 8 hours. Shred the meat with forks, then return to the pot with the juices and sauté until crisp. The importance of vegetarian food for health diseases. Vegetarian food has long been touted as a healthier alternative to diets that include meat and dairy products. Studies have shown that a vegetarian diet can help prevent and treat many health conditions, ranging from heart disease and diabetes to cancer and obesity. In this article, we will explore the importance of vegetarian food for preventing and managing health diseases. Lower risk of heart disease. Heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide, and a vegetarian diet has been shown to reduce the risk of developing this condition. Vegetarian diets are typically low in saturated fat and cholesterol, which are known to contribute to heart disease. Plant-based diets are also high in fiber, which can help lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that a vegetarian diet was associated with a 25% lower risk of developing heart disease compared to a diet that included meat. The study also found that vegetarians had lower levels of LDL cholesterol, which is often referred to as bad cholesterol. Managing diabetes. Diabetes is a condition that affects millions of people worldwide, and a vegetarian diet can help manage and prevent this condition. Plant-based diets are high in fiber and low in saturated fat, which can help regulate blood sugar levels and reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. A study published in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics found that a vegetarian diet was associated with a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to diets that included meat or fish. The study also found that vegetarian diets were associated with better glycemic control in people with diabetes. Reducing cancer risk. Cancer is a complex condition with many different risk factors, but studies have shown that a vegetarian diet can help reduce the risk of certain types of cancer. Plant-based diets are typically high in antioxidants, which can help protect cells from damage and reduce the risk of cancer. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that vegetarians had a lower risk of developing colorectal cancer compared to non-vegetarians. The study also found that vegetarians had higher levels of protective antioxidants in their blood. Managing obesity. Obesity is a growing health concern worldwide, and a vegetarian diet can help manage and prevent this condition. Plant-based diets are typically lower in calories and higher in fiber, which can help promote weight loss and reduce the risk of obesity. A study published in the Journal of General Internal Medicine found that a vegetarian diet was associated with lower BMI and lower rates of obesity compared to a diet that included meat. The study also found that vegetarians tended to have a healthier body weight over time. Other health benefits. In addition to the above-mentioned health benefits, a vegetarian diet has been shown to provide many other health benefits. Plant-based diets are typically high in vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients, which can help support overall health and well-being. A vegetarian diet has also been associated with a lower risk of developing kidney disease, gallstones, and diverticular disease. Additionally, plant-based diets have been shown to improve gut health, boost the immune system, and reduce inflammation in the body. Tips for adopting a vegetarian diet. Adopting a vegetarian diet can seem daunting, but there are many tips and resources available to help make the transition easier. Here are some tips for adopting a vegetarian diet. Gradually reduce meat consumption. Start by reducing the amount of meat you eat gradually, and gradually replace meat-based meals with vegetarian options. Experiment with different vegetarian meals. There are many delicious vegetarian recipes available online and in cookbooks. Experiment with different recipes to find meals that you enjoy. Plan ahead. Plan your meals in advance to ensure that you are getting all the nutrients you need. This can also help you save time and money. Incorporate a variety of plant-based foods. Make sure to incorporate a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds to ensure that you are getting all the nutrients you need. Consider supplements. Some nutrients, such as vitamin B12, are more difficult to obtain from a vegetarian diet. Consider taking supplements or fortified foods to ensure that you are getting all the nutrients you need. Conclusion. Adopting a vegetarian diet can provide many health benefits, including a lower risk of heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and obesity. Plant-based diets are typically high in fiber, antioxidants, and other essential nutrients, which can help support overall health and well-being. While adopting a vegetarian diet may seem daunting, there are many tips and resources available to make the transition easier. By gradually reducing meat consumption, experimenting with different vegetarian meals, planning ahead, incorporating a variety of plant-based foods, and considering supplements, it is possible to adopt a healthy and sustainable vegetarian diet. In summary, the importance of vegetarian food for preventing and managing health diseases cannot be overstated. By adopting a vegetarian diet, individuals can reduce their risk of developing many health conditions and improve their overall health and well-being. So, whether you are looking to prevent chronic diseases or manage an existing health condition, consider incorporating more vegetarian food into your diet. Your body will thank you for it. A vegetarian diet has many potential health benefits, especially for preventing or managing certain diseases. Vegetables, fruits, whole grains, nuts, and legumes are high in nutrients, phytochemicals, and fiber that can help protect against chronic conditions. Meat-free eating has been linked to positive health outcomes and a reduced risk of several common illnesses. Lower risk of heart disease. Heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide. Vegetarian diets have been shown to lower the risk of heart disease by lowering cholesterol levels. Plant-based diets are naturally lower in saturated fat and cholesterol, which helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Studies show vegetarians have lower rates of LDL bad cholesterol. Improving blood pressure. The dietary approaches to stop hypertension diet, which focuses on fruits, vegetables, and low-fat dairy, has been shown to lower blood pressure. Vegetarian diets tend to incorporate many aspects of the diet. Reducing inflammation. Plant foods are rich in antioxidants and other compounds that can reduce chronic inflammation linked to atherosclerosis and heart disease. Lower levels of inflammation markers have been found in vegetarians. Protection against diabetes. Several studies have found that vegetarian diets may reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes by 30 to 50%. Mechanisms may include weight control. Vegetarians on average weigh less and have lower body mass indexes. Excess weight is a key risk factor for developing diabetes. Importance of local vegetarian dishes. Local vegetarian dishes are an important part of many cultures and cuisines around the world. These dishes are not only delicious but also offer a variety of health benefits. In this article, we will explore the importance of local vegetarian dishes and their impact on health and the environment. Promotes healthy eating. One of the main benefits of local vegetarian dishes is that they promote healthy eating. Vegetarian dishes are often packed with nutrient-rich ingredients such as fresh vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains. These ingredients are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can help improve overall health and reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Supports local agriculture. Another benefit of local vegetarian dishes is that they support local agriculture. Choosing vegetarian dishes that use locally sourced ingredients helps support local farmers and food producers. This, in turn, helps to create a more sustainable local food system and reduce the carbon footprint associated with food transportation. Reduces carbon footprint. Eating vegetarian dishes can also have a positive impact on the environment. The production of meat is a significant contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, water pollution, and deforestation. By reducing or eliminating meat consumption, individuals can significantly reduce their carbon footprint and help mitigate the effects of climate change. Preserves local culinary traditions. Local vegetarian dishes are often steeped in cultural and culinary traditions that have been passed down through generations. By embracing these dishes and incorporating them into our diets, we can help preserve these important cultural traditions and keep them alive for future generations to enjoy. This also helps to promote cultural diversity and understanding. Offers variety and flavor. Vegetarian dishes are often packed with a variety of ingredients and flavors that can satisfy even the most discerning palates. In many cultures, vegetarian dishes are considered a delicacy and are often prepared with care and attention to detail. These dishes can offer a range of flavors and textures, from spicy and tangy to sweet and savory. Examples of local vegetarian dishes. There are many delicious local vegetarian dishes from around the world. Here are just a few examples. Pad Thai, Thailand. This popular Thai dish is made with rice noodles, vegetables, tofu, and peanuts, and is flavored with a sweet and tangy sauce. Dal makhani, India. This creamy lentil dish is a staple in many Indian households and is made with black lentils, tomatoes, cream, and a variety of spices. Caponata, Italy. This Sicilian dish is made with eggplant, tomatoes, onions, olives, and capers, and is flavored with vinegar and sugar. Gado-gado, Indonesia. This Indonesian salad is made with a variety of vegetables, tofu, and peanut sauce and is often served with rice or noodles. Tofu hot pot, Japan. This Japanese dish is made with tofu, vegetables, and broth, and is often served with rice or noodles. In conclusion, local vegetarian dishes are an important part of many cultures and cuisines around the world. These dishes offer a range of health benefits, support local agriculture, reduce the carbon footprint, preserve cultural traditions, and offer a variety of flavors and textures. By incorporating more local vegetarian dishes into our diets, we can not only improve our health but also support our local communities and the environment. Whether it's Pad Thai from Thailand, Dal makhani from India, Caponata from Italy, Gado-gado from Indonesia, or tofu hot pot from Japan, there are countless delicious local vegetarian dishes too. Explore and enjoy. Vegetarian food plays an integral role in nourishing and defining communities around the world. Local vegetarian cuisine, rooted in place and tradition, is especially important for connecting people to cultural identity, environmental sustainability, and culinary innovation. Many vegetarian dishes originate from spiritual or religious practices that have deepened connections to place over time. For example, Buddhist vegetarianism in East Asia incorporates ingredients native to the region, from tofu and sea vegetables to rice noodles and bamboo shoots. Ashrams in India serve vegetarian thalis featuring lentils, spices, and flatbreads reflective of Hindu religious beliefs. Such dishes have evolved alongside local ecosystems and agricultural cycles to represent cultural heritage. Environmentally, local vegetarian cuisine often relies on native plants and in-season produce, inherently reflecting a sustainable relationship with the land. Rather than transporting ingredients across the world, communities can grow, harvest, and prepare foods that thrive in their particular climate and soil. Preparing vegetarian food using hyperlocal ingredients minimizes the environmental impacts of long-distance transportation and industrial farming. Culinarily, limited availability of ingredients prompts creativity within constraints, allowing unique vegetarian specialties to emerge from place. Chefs must innovate new flavor combinations and preparation techniques based on what grows well locally. The result is a vegetarian cuisine that expresses the character and bounty of a particular region while developing mastery with a limited pantry. These localized vegetarian dishes also provide a sense of pride and belonging for those who consume them. Eating culturally significant vegetarian foods connects people to the history, landscape, and rhythms of where they live. Such connections foster appreciation for biodiversity, traditional wisdom, and community resilience, all nourished by cooking and sharing vegetarian meals rooted in place. As globalization spreads Western-style vegetarian options worldwide, preserving and promoting local vegetarian cuisines becomes increasingly important. For people who abstain from eating meat yet want to honor cultural, environmental, and culinary distinctiveness, vegetarian specialties indigenous to a place offer an alternative. Locally produced vegetarian food also supports community food security and food sovereignty goals by reducing dependence on imported ingredients. So, whether drawn from spiritual practice, environmental necessity, or culinary ingenuity, vegetarian dishes indigenous to a particular place have immense value in nourishing identity, connections, and resilience. As we seek to transition towards more plant-based diets, celebrating and passing on the wisdom embodied within local vegetarian cuisine will be key to ensuring diverse voices and traditions shape the future of food. In summary, local vegetarian cuisine represents an expression of cultural heritage, environmental relationships, and culinary creativity, all grounded in a specific place. Appreciating and preserving these localized vegetarian traditions will be essential for nourishing diverse communities and stewarding food systems in a sustainable and just manner going forward. Local vegetarian dishes are an important part of many cultures and cuisines around the world. These dishes not only offer a healthy and sustainable alternative to meat-based meals, but also showcase the unique flavors and ingredients of a particular region. In this article, we will explore the importance of local vegetarian dishes and some examples from different parts of the world. Promoting health and sustainability. Local vegetarian dishes are often made with fresh, locally sourced ingredients that are in season. This means that these dishes are not only healthy, but also sustainable, as they support local farmers and reduce the carbon footprint associated with shipping food over long distances. In addition, vegetarian dishes are often lower in fat and calories than meat-based meals, making them a great choice for those looking to maintain a healthy diet. Delicious and beautiful egg rolls. Egg rolls are a versatile and delicious dish that can be enjoyed as an appetizer, snack, or main course. These crispy and savory rolls are typically filled with a variety of ingredients, including vegetables, meat, and spices. In this article, we will explore some tips and ideas for making delicious and beautiful egg rolls. Egg roll wrappers. The first step in making delicious egg rolls is to choose the right egg roll wrappers. Egg roll wrappers are thin sheets of dough that are typically made from wheat flour, water, and eggs. They can be found in most grocery stores and are available in various sizes and shapes. When selecting egg roll wrappers, it is important to pay attention to the thickness and texture of the dough. Thicker wrappers will produce a crispier and more substantial egg roll, while thinner wrappers will produce a lighter and more delicate egg roll. In addition, it is important to choose high-quality egg roll wrappers that are free from preservatives and artificial ingredients. Look for egg roll wrappers that are made from natural and wholesome ingredients to ensure that your egg rolls are both delicious and healthy. Filling ingredients. The filling is the heart of any egg roll, and there are many different ingredients that can be used to create a delicious and satisfying filling. Some popular filling ingredients include vegetables. Vegetables are a healthy and flavorful addition to any egg roll. Some popular vegetable fillings include shredded cabbage, carrots, onions, mushrooms, and bean sprouts. These vegetables add texture, flavor, and nutrition to the egg rolls. Meat is another popular filling ingredient, and can include pork, chicken, beef, or shrimp. Cook the meat first before adding it to the egg roll filling, and season it with herbs and spices to enhance the flavor. Spices and seasonings. Spices and seasonings are essential for adding flavor to egg rolls. Some popular spices and seasonings include garlic, ginger, soy sauce, sesame oil, and hoisin sauce. Cheese. Cheese can be a delicious addition to egg roll fillings, especially if you are looking to create a creamy and indulgent filling. Try adding cream cheese, cheddar cheese, or goat cheese to your egg roll filling for a unique and delicious twist. Fruit. While not as common as other filling ingredients, fruit can be a delicious addition to egg rolls. Try adding diced apples, pears, or mango to your egg roll filling for a sweet and savory flavor profile. Filling and rolling the egg rolls. Once you have selected your egg roll wrappers and filling ingredients, it is time to start filling and rolling the egg rolls. Here are some tips for filling and rolling egg rolls. Place the egg roll wrapper on a clean surface and add a spoonful of filling in the center of the wrapper. Fold the bottom corner of the wrapper up over the filling, and then fold the sides inwards. Roll the wrapper up tightly, tucking in the sides as you go. Brush the edges of the wrapper with a bit of water or egg wash to seal the egg roll. Repeat with the remaining wrappers and filling, placing the egg rolls on a baking sheet or plate until ready to fry or bake. Cooking the egg rolls. Egg rolls can be cooked in a variety of ways, including frying, baking, or air frying. Each method has its own advantages and disadvantages, and the best method depends on your personal preferences and cooking equipment. Frying. Frying is the most traditional method for cooking egg rolls. To fry egg rolls, heat a few inches of oil in a deep pot or wok until it reaches 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Carefully add the egg rolls to the hot oil and cook until golden brown, turning occasionally to ensure even cooking. Baking. Baking is a healthier and easier alternative to frying egg rolls. To bake egg rolls, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and place the egg rolls on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Brush the egg rolls with a bit of oil or egg wash and bake for 15 to 20 minutes, until golden brown and crispy. Air frying. Air frying is a newer method for cooking egg rolls that uses hot air to create a crispy and delicious texture. To air fry egg rolls, preheat your air fryer to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and place the egg rolls in the basket. Cook for 10 to 12 minutes, until golden brown and crispy. Serving and presentation. Once your egg rolls are cooked, it is time to serve and present them. Egg rolls can be served as an appetizer, snack, or main course, depending on your preferences. They can be served with a variety of dipping sauces, such as sweet and sour sauce, soy sauce, or chili sauce. To present your egg rolls in a beautiful and appetizing way, try arranging them on a platter or plate and garnishing them with fresh herbs, sliced vegetables, or a drizzle of sauce. You can also experiment with different shapes and sizes of egg rolls to create a visually stunning presentation. Conclusion. Egg rolls are a delicious and versatile dish that can be enjoyed in a variety of ways. By choosing high-quality egg roll wrappers and a variety of flavorful filling ingredients, you can create egg rolls that are both delicious and healthy. Whether you fry, bake, or air fry your egg rolls, they are sure to be a hit at any meal or gathering. So why not try making your own delicious and beautiful egg rolls today? Egg rolls are a quintessential Asian appetizer that delivers abundance of flavor and crunch in each delicately wrapped bundle. Perfect for parties and potlucks, egg rolls provide variety with the many fillings and dipping sauces you can create. Beyond the typical Americanized Chinese takeout versions, egg rolls offer a gateway into the diverse cuisines of Asia through regional variations and creative adaptations. The basics. Traditional egg rolls are made with a thin egg dough wrapper that is filled, rolled, and deep fried. The egg wrap seals in the moist filling and crisps upon frying. Wooden chopsticks or dowels help roll the parcels neatly. Fillings generally feature chopped proteins, vegetables, and herbs stir-fried with oils, soy sauce, and aromatics. Serve with a sweet and tangy dipping sauce for contrast. Fillings. Experiment by incorporating the diverse flavors of Asia into your egg rolls. Popular protein options include shredded or ground pork, a classic with ginger and garlic. Chicken or turkey, marinate the meat before stir-frying. The secret to cooking typical dishes of countries. Food is an important part of any culture, and every country has its own unique dishes that are beloved by locals and visitors alike. From spicy curries to hearty stews and flavorful stir-fries, the world is full of delicious and diverse cuisine. In this article, we will explore some typical dishes from different countries and provide recipes for you to try at home. Pad Thai. Thailand Pad Thai is a popular Thai dish that is made with rice noodles, vegetables, and a sweet and savory sauce. This dish is often served with shrimp or chicken, but can also be made vegetarian. Here's a recipe to try at home. Ingredients: 8 ounces. Rice noodles. 2 tablespoons. Vegetable oil. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 shallot, diced. 1 red bell pepper, sliced. 1 cup bean sprouts. Half cup green onions, chopped. Half cup peanuts, chopped. Half cup fresh cilantro, chopped. 2 eggs, lightly beaten. 1 lime, cut into wedges. Sauce. 3 tablespoons. Fish sauce. 3 tablespoons. Tamarind paste. 2 tablespoons. Brown sugar. 1 tablespoon. Soy sauce. 1 teaspoon. Sriracha sauce. Instructions. Soak the rice noodles in warm water for 10 to 15 minutes until soft. 2. In a small bowl, whisk together the sauce ingredients and set aside. Heat the vegetable oil in a wok or large skillet over medium-high heat. Add the garlic and shallot and cook for 1 to 2 minutes. Add the red bell pepper and cook for another 1 to 2 minutes until softened. Push the vegetables to one side of the pan and add the beaten eggs to the other side. Scramble the eggs until just cooked, then mix with the vegetables. Add the soaked rice noodles to the pan along with the sauce. Toss everything together until the noodles are coated in the sauce and heated through. Add the bean sprouts and toss for an additional 1 to 2 minutes. Serve the pad thai hot, topped with green onions, chopped peanuts, and fresh cilantro. Garnish with lime wedges on the side. Paella, Spain. Paella is a traditional Spanish dish that originated in the Valencia region. It is a rice dish that is typically made with saffron, seafood, and/or meat. Here's a recipe to try at home. Ingredients: 4 tablespoons olive oil, 1 onion, chopped, 2 garlic cloves, minced, 1 red bell pepper, chopped, 1 green bell pepper, chopped, 1 tomato, chopped, 1½ cup short grain rice, 3 cups chicken broth, 1 teaspoon smoked paprika, 1/4 teaspoon saffron threads, 1 pound shrimp peeled and deveined, 1 pound mussels, cleaned, ½ pound chorizo sausage, sliced, salt and pepper to taste, lemon wedges for garnish. Instructions: heat the olive oil in a large paella pan or skillet over medium-high heat. Add the onion and garlic and sauté for 2 to 3 minutes until softened. Add the red and green bell peppers and cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. Add the tomato and cook for an additional 2 to 3 minutes until the mixture has thickened. Add the short grain rice to the pan and stir to coat in the vegetable mixture. Add the chicken broth, smoked paprika, and saffron threads to the pan and stir to combine. Arrange the shrimp, mussels, and chorizo sausage on top of the rice mixture. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Cover the pan with a lid or aluminum foil and let it simmer for 20 to 25 minutes until the rice is cooked and the mussels have opened. Remove from heat and let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes before serving. Garnish with lemon wedges on the side. Biryani, India. Biryani is a popular Indian dish that is made with spiced rice, vegetables, and/or meat. It is often served at special occasions and festivities. Here's a recipe to try at home. Ingredients: 2 cups basmati rice, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 1 onion, sliced, 2 garlic cloves, minced, 1 inch ginger, grated, 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon garam masala, ½ teaspoon chili powder, 1 tomato, chopped, 1 cup mixed vegetables, such as peas, carrots, and potatoes, 1 pound chicken, cut into bite-sized pieces, salt and pepper to taste, ½ cup plain yogurt, Fresh cilantro for garnish. Instructions: rinse the basmati rice in cold water until the water runs clear. Soak the rice in water for 30 minutes and then drain. Heat the vegetable oil in a large pot over medium-high heat. Add the sliced onion and cook for 5 to 7 minutes until softened and slightly caramelized.